Okay guys, we're making this little patch, and then we're going to make a piece inside. I put the molding back on there, not that it actually makes a difference. As you can see, there's a gap here and I'm not even over there. Basically what I did was I dissected this into pieces. I started with this, so I was able to retain this curve, which I traced. Okay, and then I just, you could see downward there was the zero rust all over it, but I just kept going to the left until I hit solid metal. Here was an iffy cut. This was the second cut. When I cut it, I was starting to see solid metal, but I had a pock mark here that was still attached to the first piece I took off, and I wasn't sure if it was solid there. So I made one more sliver into solid metal. So in every angle I should be in solid metal. Yeah. At this point I should have almost kind of like would have changed that lower piece, but we didn't. Basically this piece, this lip, does not touch that inner piece at all. This seam seal in there, all gacked in there. So it's probably exactly what we're going to do. So now we're going to have to build, well, after this goes in, I'll probably only tack this in like a couple spots in case I got to take it out. Then we got to build a little shelf in there, which could be as deep as we want, or it has to be at least that deep. So when you look in there, at least you see the metal. But I just wanted to put this here to see how close I was and to see how poor it fit from the factory in reality. And was that it? Just to show you guys where I'm at. So, yeah, the music, I don't know. Some videos are going to have music, some aren't going to have music. Music soothes me. I don't drink, I don't do drugs. So, I've been drug-free my whole life, and I'm going to stay that way. So, some days I listen to music, some I don't. Sometimes I go over there and turn it low and back and forth, and if you guys see like 10-15 clips in a video, that means 15 times I ran over there. It's not always going to happen. This is supposed to be enjoyable. Okay guys, let's keep working on this. So what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to tack this in. I picked out all the seam seal all the way up into here. Around the back, I went in there with a wire wheel and then scuffed it with sandpaper and hit it with etch. And it's going to be good enough for now. So let's tack this in and keep making the pieces. Getting there. Matched in the back. I didn't really care about the bottom here. I just wanted room to be able to get back there and work the seam sealer in like packing a bearing. So if I left it thick, I wouldn't have been able to do that. So I just matched it. Okay, everything's tacked in. The radius is the same. Somewhere is my piece. Whoops. Dropping rust all over the floor. Looking at something. Much better. Much better. Amazing, there's no rust right there. Like I said, it comes down to that coated stuff again. Yeah, we should be good. We do a series of beads on here. Then we got to start rounding this over. That's going to be the shitty part. In a curve. Here's easier if we had to do it. So, okay guys. We're getting there. Definitely getting there. Holes are filled. So, I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. Technically, that's all the welding. Well, that's all the patch making. So, still need a tad bit of work, but we'll get it. So, then I'm gonna put a couple more tacks in here, and maybe eat some breakfast / lunch. I don't even know what time it is now. It's gotta be 2 o'clock. I think. So, yeah, I think we can live with that. Okay, guys. We're getting there. Have to go over the welds a little bit more. I just wanted the seam seal in there to let it dry. As I'm feeling this, I feel what seems to be a high spot and a low spot. I walk over here, and I got it right there. Same spot. Not in here, above this body line. There's a dip. So I guess I didn't cause it. Okay. And I got the same thing. This is all straight. So, I never checked back there before I started. If you guys remember, I only checked. Sitting on top of a thing. I only checked here. That's really all I checked. There you go, guys. Swipe of thin Duraglass on there. Obviously, it's up too high, but we'll sand that off. Okay, that should be good for a little bit. While this is setting up, I want to clean up, get rid of the pile that's accumulated. I'm going to do a decent amount of this tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do a little bit of this today. That's what I meant to say. Tomorrow, we're going to throw a quick cover on this car, and I'm going to blow some epoxy primer onto all these Bondo areas. I told you, even if I brushed it on, but I'm going to blow it on just to seal this stuff up. There's no reason for it to be open like that. We were talking about this last night. That's not the best of ideas. I ain't worried about the rest of the car. Most of it still has paint or the paint that's underneath it. I don't know if they use etch. I don't know what they used back then. That's why I'm not really worried about the body, but that's it'll absorb. So, and we did have an interesting conversation, and I was told what we confirmed, that the back side of Bondo is watertight, but the front side will absorb stuff right out of the air, which can come back and bite you in the ass later. So with that said, I'm going to get this stuff covered. So, okay, guys. Okay, let's try that again. I know exactly what happened. If you ever tried to deal with Bondo or any of this stuff, you don't let it cure, it'll start to lift, or pieces will come off. With that, I was like, I don't know what damage I caused when I went across it. So I took it off. You saw it was all flexible. And I also used a different hardener this time. I forgot I put the wrong color in there last time, and it just makes it very hard to see against the bare metal. So I'm gonna let this set up for a while. This might be the last thing you guys see today. Take a little break. Okay, guys, we're out of here. I think we did good. This will be fine. A little bit of Bondo, some stucco, and some rocket shoots, and you'll never know what ever happened.